Welcome back to another gloomy day in Thailand as rainy season is very, very weak but present. Before I get to actually moving on to the testing of the battery pack, uh, just want to let you know time has gone by. I was doing the Gish scavenger hunt and then other life things happened. So 16 days after the previous video where I actually charged the pack, I'm going to start discharge testing. But I wanted to walk you through some of the numbers that came about from that testing. Now, right after the charge cycle completed, about a day later, I measured each of the cells in the pack and came up with this data. We charged it to 64.0 volts, and after a day or so, it drifted down to 63.707. And each of the cells had these values, as you see. Now that's hard to interpret, so I made a graph, and you can kind of see the average is 3.982, which is right about this level right here. And you can see some are a little higher, some are a little lower. Number 8 is a lot higher, and number 10 and 14 are a lot lower. So I wanted to give these ones some special treatment. Now what happened was, time went by. What happened was I wanted to take care of the highs and the lows. So cell number 8, I actually bled it down by hand, and it went from 3.995 down to 3.981. So I bled it down to right about the average. So I was happy with that. So now we went from the blue, from the charging cycle, and then after I bled number 8 down, we're in the red. Now, I also wanted to take care of cells 10 and 14 and boost them up a little bit, but I actually didn't charge them. I bled them down some more a little bit, or at least number 14. That was the one I tried first. And I bled it down to 3.943. So now it's a full almost 3/100ths of a volt lower than where I need it to be. So I have a bleeding strategy, which I did nicely for number 8, but my boost up strategy for number 14 is not good. So I need to fix that. And also, this graph shows after letting the cells sit for 16 days, they actually drop down around, this is tenths, hundredths, almost 2/100ths of a volt, somewhere around there. There's 11 thousandths, 18 thousandths, 8 thousandths, and 29 thousandths. This one was my fault. This was not natural bleeding or natural drift down. This was my attempt to boost it, which actually didn't work. So ignore cell 14 for now, but you can see the difference between red was the charging and the bleeding of the previous graph, and then the blue is where it drifted down to. So you can see all the cells kind of uniformly drifted down a little bit, and they're very close to the average point of 3.966. So I'm going to give cell 14 a little boost, and then we're going to do some discharge testing, but I'll save that to the next video because that will actually show exciting things rather than graphs. So hold on for that. As you stare out on my beach, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel and click like on this video so YouTube thinks I'm worthy again, and I have so many people on my channel that they'll give me 10 cents a day in ad revenue. So I thank you for that.